Okay, everybody ready?
Yep. Ready.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. So, welcome back, everybody. Boy, this is crazy. Have we played 3 weeks in a row now?
I know, isn't that crazy?
Like, what is
I
happening?
know what's going on.
You just jinxed it, Colby. We're gonna have 2 sick kids, and then followed by a work emergency the next 3 weeks. So well done.
Yeah. Okay. Well, anyway, so our heroes are investigating the tunnels beneath Otari in search of what it was. Yeah, heroes. What it was or what it might have been that has stolen all this fish from the Otari fishery. And on your way down, you have encountered now 2 different groups of these reptilian kobolds. You've also seen that they seem to be navigating these tunnels and some ruins beneath the city of Otari, or the town of Otari, that perhaps they did not build themselves. You've encountered an altar to a god, some strange storerooms, and other unusual areas, including a room full of a vicious trap, sending 3 huge spears hurtling across some sort of like courtroom or audience hall, at the back of which you found a carved cut stone stairway spiraling down deeper into the earth. Following it down, choosing not to return to the surface after several battles, you got to the bottom of the spiral staircase, and as you entered into the room, following the trail of blood of the trapper kobold you had just finished doing battle with and who had fled from your might and prowess, you see a room with a handful of barricades and the blood trail leading off to the left where you hear a strange kind of flowing water. And before you could really take stock of the room and assess it, Valeros, like full-on commando, rolled forward, somersaulted up against one of the barriers, and as he did so, you heard the distinctive noise of crossbows being ratcheted. And I am going to need everybody to roll initiative as you are now in combat with more of these creatures.
All right. God.
6. Ugh, Jesus. That's all right. I'm at the back of the group anyway. I can't move.
All right, so I'm still waiting on initiative rolls from Mariciel, who rolls with stealth, and Kyra, who rolls with perception.
I know I told you that I knew what was going on, but I kind of don't know what's going on. I'm trying to figure it out.
Yeah, I accidentally clicked a thing where I've got like a thing that says reload application and log out, and I can't get rid of the pop-up.
Oh, hit escape. Hit the escape key.
Yeah, I tried that. It doesn't work.
F5?
Then I guess reload the application.
Yeah. Okay.
How do I get that?
Mike dips out, comes back in.
Well, I'm just gonna try this one. Let's see. Oh, okay.
I mean, good. You did it, but you know,
I
you got an 8.
That's all right. It gives me time to think.
Okay. Mike, let me know when you, well, just roll initiative when you can.
How do you get the HUD to come up? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Should be
You have to
like little swords.
Cross sword.
Select
Top
your
left.
character, and then, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Should see, if you get the HUD to come up, you should see the big D20 with the word stealth under it, right on your character portrait of Mariciel.
Sweet.
Got it. Thank you.
There we go. Okay.
Not quite as good as mine.
So, Valeros somersault rolls forward, getting himself up against this upturned table. Valeros, as you approach, you get there's a stench of fish and sweat in the air. And as we begin the combat here, one of these little guys is going to pop out from behind this table, and he is going to shoot you with a crossbow. He would have been, hold on, he would have been, yes, here we go. Yeah, he's going to shoot you with a crossbow. Let's see that happen, shall we? All right. So despite the fact that you're right behind him and he was stealthed, he pops up and you're so close he has trouble depressing it. He's a short creature. He tries to reach over and shoot you and just isn't able to do it. He is going to reload, and then he is going to. I'm not actually sure what the button is to reload him. Damn it! I thought I was prepared tonight. He's going to take an action to reload, and then he is going to hide. Okay. That is his turn. So for some of you, he should have been briefly visible and then turned invisible, I believe, right?
I can still see him.
Still visible, yeah.
I guess both damn.
Let's see. Open hide result. Let me make. This is the first time
Where
I've
are you
used
at?
hide here.
Yours is black inside.
Yeah, because I don't have an angle.
Turn to hypnosis colors.
Good. Okay, that means he's hidden. Yeah. So when it turns into the outline, and the it has that like animated kind of like whatever you want to call it, the effect. That means that he's successfully hidden. Now, in PF2, if they're hidden, that means you know what square they're in and you can't attack them, but you have to roll a flat check to do it. We'll get to that on each of your turns. However, before that, there is another one of these guys who is going to also pop out, and he is going to make a similar attack on Valeros. I can't believe he rolled even worse. I mean, I guess I can. He is then going to reload, crouch back down behind the barrels, and he is also going to hide. Okay, so is he should now be, what did he roll? He rolled a critical success. Some of the controls for this are a little hard to use. Okay, good. So was that a different one? Did I have the wrong token selected? Let me
He's hypnosis with the other guys anymore.
Yeah, he definitely let's see. If you're the target, I think they rolled high enough. Okay, so they should now both be hidden to you? Good. Okay, great.
Yep.
Sorry, the vision system in this one is tough to understand without running through a couple of combats, so I'm still getting used to it. Anyway, that brings us to Mauricial. You are halfway down this last coil of these stone stairs. You hear the sounds of combat. You know there's a fight happening. What do you do? Oh, by the way, you should no longer be frightened. You can remove that condition. That was from the previous combat. And of course, I should have mentioned also all of you should be at 1 hero point, which you are. Perfect.
How do I get rid of frightened?
Just select with your token selected in the upper right. There should be one of those status icons, and I believe you can right-click on the frightened icon to remove it. Oh, that's why that's happening. Okay, hold on. Yeah, okay. There's no cover, and it's prompting me to remove their hidden condition because from what it knows, they're not hidden. So there's the barricades that they're hiding behind are like in the map, but there's no wall in the map or in the wall layer to hide behind. So, sorry, that's irrelevant. Mike, what are you doing? Are you not able to see the condition that I'm talking about?
I don't see it. I'm not
Okay.
sure what I'm looking for though.
So in the upper right of the screen, near the bubble that you would click to see the chat window, there's 5 icons. The topmost one is like a purple half skull. And if you hover your mouse over that, you should be able to right-click to remove that status effect. There you go.
Okay,
That's
thanks.
good directions.
Yeah. Okay.
Someone's working.
All right. I may not be like officially frightened, but I'm still kind of frightened. So I'm gonna delay and let the 2 people in front of me.
Oh my god.
In character, I love it.
Team of
Okay, you're
such
gonna delay.
cowards.
That then, in that case, that brings us to Valeros. So, Valeros, you should be able to see, hidden in the alcove leading west, the creature that you were after last time. And
Yeah. Yep. So, if I remember correctly, I'm pretty badly beaten up and mangled, but I am going to try and... Can I vault over these barrels? Like do a one hand and kind of push my body and get to the other side?
yeah, absolutely.
Because I would like to get behind this guy.
That's for a character like you, Valeros, that is no problem.
You have a nice mangled leg, so I didn't know if that would
Yeah.
play into it.
So you dart away from this area, hop over the barrels, and land right adjacent to this guy next to you.
And then I am going to... Do I need to do a precise... Like, so he's hidden. So what's the next?
So
What do I do next?
now he is, now that you have moved past the obstruction, he should now be visible to you.
Okay. So I am going to beat him with my sword.
Yeah, go
Take a
for
swing
it.
at him.
Not stab him, beat him with the sword. Hitting him with the flat side of the sword.
Just enraged.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 20.
Hey,
That hits. Roll damage.
cut him in half. Yes, cut him in half.
8. So a 12.
12 damage. Yeah, so you leap over these barricades and whip out your longsword, and you carve it right down his back, slicing his armor open and leaving a deep furrow. You feel the blade cut into the spine, nicking one of the vertebrae, and this creature screams in pain, takes 12 points of damage, looks gravely wounded. That is your second action. What else would you like to do?
Going to... I know it says it's raised, but I want to... I guess I'll take that off. I'm going to raise my shield back up.
Very good. Yes, at the start of your turn, you lose that effect, and you put it back up now. Great. Okay. That brings us to the Trap Master, who is down here. Seeing you on the other side of the room, engaging with one of his allies. I think you're the one he's most afraid of. So he is going to take this opportunity to strike at your allies. Try to help out his little scout friends here. He is going to stride forward to this position. He is then going to take a spear strike on Kyra, who's at the bottom of the stairs.
Ha!
Oh! Did you see that roll? It
Yeah.
hovered on a 19 for a second, then rolled over to a 1. So Kyra, you throw up your shield and block, kind of like filling the entire doorway with steel, and this creature's spear just like strikes off your shield, and it is going to run away back to its hidey hole using its scamper ability to gain extra AC and movement. You don't have a reactive strike, so it sort of doesn't matter, but that is its turn, and that brings us to Harsk.
All right. Seeing the direction he just ran, Harsh is gonna try to go find him.
Sure.
I guess I gotta move before I can actually see what I'm doing here. So 5, 10. Can I see him there in the hallway?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Okay. I don't know if I can get there though.
You've used 10 feet of movement. You have 20 on a stride.
So I guess I would have to. I know, but I mean, I can't get there and attack it, right? Well, yeah, I have 1 point left, right?
You have 3 actions, so you can stride again, and then attack.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm going to do. At the risk of putting myself between these 2 guys. So I'm going to try to chase that little guy down.
Got it.
And the old chop chop.
So you flank yourself between these 2. Now hang on 1 second. I need to change one. I might need to do one thing before I... How does this last? Okay, yeah, I have to turn off his scamper. Got it. Okay, go ahead and make your attack. Make sure to target him first.
23.
So what did you roll? 23 is a hit.
Total 23. All right.
Yeah, go ahead and roll damage.
That's going to be big 6 damage.
This creature was gravely wounded in the previous battle on the floor above, and he had 6 hit points left. So tell me what it looks like.
All right. So Harsk is, sees his opportunity to finally put down this creepy guy and runs over. It just appears in the hallway right in front of him, and just a vertical axe slash right through his face.
Right through the face. Parts of the face fall onto the ground with a wet plop. There's blood sprayed off. Behind it, you happen to notice there's some sort of fountain with like a statue of a mermaid in the middle of it. But of course, at the moment, there is a creature at your back ready to pounce. So you may not have time to investigate it. That is your turn, which brings us to Kyra.
Okay, I'm just gonna look back behind my shoulder at Mauricio and just be like, pathetic. Do you see these things? Don't you want to protect me? They've tried to hit me like 3 times.
You can handle more than me.
And I'm gonna burst into the room. Let's see. Is it 20 feet to a stride, you said?
For you, I
right.
believe it's 25. Let me double check here.
Perfect.
Yeah,
You're
Kyra, you have 25 feet of movement. Harsk is a dwarf, and he is shorter and has shorter legs, so he only has 20 feet of movement. Valeros is weighed down with armor right now and has 20 feet of movement. You and Ezrin both have 25, and Mauricio is a quick little lady, and she's got 30.
Okay. I'm going to go over here because I can tell my patient's over there. He's probably going to need help at some point. So, so I'm going to attack this little guy. And I know I'm supposed to select him first, right? And then I can attack him. I'm going to attack him with my scimitar and just...
Scimitar.
You want to target him? Yes, you've done it. Great.
Yeah,
So you race into the room. You hop up on this precarious barricade made of barrels that apparently were stolen from the fishery because that stench of fish is starting to overwhelm you. Give me an acrobatics check to balance on the barricade. We'll call it a DC 12.
Acrobatics. Oh, I'm so sorry for making you guys wait. Let's see here. Acrobatics. Can you help?
So if you open up your skills, it's right at the top. If you scroll to the top of the pop-out underneath perception, it just says, there's a gray button that says acrobatics. Just click on that.
Perception.
She's in her character sheet. Can you do it from there?
Yes, you can do it from there. In that case, you want to click on the little hand at the... So under your name, there's a row of buttons. There's tabs. One of them is a little hand that looks like this, and that has all your skills.
Okay. And then, let's see here.
First one.
Thank you.
Just DC 12 acrobatics check. Let's see how you do.
Maybe.
All right.
Does
So you roll.
Oh.
You roll a 9. As you leap up onto the barricade, there's like the barrels are covered in slime from the moisture and the residue of all the fish, and unfortunately you slip and you fall prone on top of the barricade and are kind of like sprawled across it.
I was so confident too. Made a big to-do about it. Damn. Just gonna brush myself off and right myself quickly.
Yeah, if you want to use an action to stand up, you can do so, and I won't make you roll the acrobatics again because you're not moving. Okay, so you're just going to stand up. Got it.
Yep.
And that's your second action.
Okay, so wait, I moved, I attacked, and then I stood up. Is that all three?
I don't think you've actually attacked yet. You moved, slipped, and fell on your butt, stood up, and now I think you want to attack. So go ahead and roll your scimitar.
Okay, thank you. Oh man, this is less than stellar.
Right. I'm gonna jump back in.
Okay,
After this.
so with a 14, you swing down, but you're still a little unsteady standing on the barricade, and the creature dodges out of the way. At that point, your turn ends, and Mauricio re-enters the initiative order after you. Wait.
Okay.
After you, like that. There we go. Mauricio, you're up.
All right. This isn't sounding good, so I'm gonna go check on my woman.
Got it. I've got it.
Let's see. Was that 30? Was that 30 feet? You know?
That was 25,
5,
right?
10,
That wasn't
15,
even
20,
30.
25.
Oh.
That's 25.
Okay.
You used
Can
a
I- can I-
suboptimal path, but that's 25.
Can I make it to attack that thing there?
You're close enough. You can reach over the barricade with your rapier or your short sword or whatever you're attacking with, and I think you can make the attack. However, he will have, to you, I think because of the barricade, he'll have cover. Just FYI.
Can I like jump up there to get a better
You do
position?
have, you do have 5 feet of movement, but I'll make you make the same acrobatics check that Kyra made. You'll have to make a DC 12 acrobatics check to stand on the barricade.
Okay. I'm gonna try that.
Hey, this is not a one.
That's how it's done.
So you rolled a 20, and no problem. You pirouette up onto the balls of your feet, standing in a ballerina pose, and go ahead and make your strike on this Kobold Scout. He's already been hit by Valeros and is gravely wounded. You see blood splattered across the floor and parts of the barricade. It snarls up at you above it. So with a 13, unfortunately, despite the grace with which you alighted, you swing your short sword and realize it's 3 feet tall and your short sword doesn't reach it. So you miss, which brings us to Ezrin's turn.
Just trying to
my
intimidate it.
All right, Ezrin is gonna start by going around the corner. There's 5. There's 10. Okay.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Real quick. Yeah, you do have one more action, Mike. I forgot that. You didn't fall prone, so you have one more action.
You want to
Oh.
swing ineffectively?
Yeah. So
You could
now that
take
I have a better sense of what I need to do, and how short this thing is, I'm gonna go like attack it again.
Yeah, go for it. This time you're going to click the button that is the first multiple attack penalty for whichever weapon you're using.
Okay.
Oh, and because you hopped up, it doesn't get that cover anymore.
How do I do that modification for the multiple attack thing? How do I set it to multiple attack?
Where are you clicking, on the HUD or on your character sheet?
I clicked on the HUD and I have like the thing to roll it.
Okay, close that.
Okay.
Close that pop-up. Go back to the HUD.
Right.
If you're there's a sword with a purple handle. Is that the one you're clicking?
Yeah.
So if you put your mouse right on the yellow part, right underneath that, you should see two kind of like frosted panes. Those are actually buttons. One is map -4. The other is map -8. Do you see those?
Yeah.
So click map
okay, so I
-4.
clicked okay.
There you go. I swear, I don't know if this combat HUD was worth installing. It's so confusing having 8 different ways to do everything.
Hey, there we go.
However,
Oh wow,
All right.
with the Menace. Let's
with a
go.
19, in spite of the multiple attack penalty, this time you do hit. This time you fold over with your narrow waist. You bend in half, almost as if you're bowing, and gently do what you have been doing all night, which is push the blade into the body of the enemy and probably kill it. Roll damage. It's got, I think it's got 4 hit points right now.
Oh. Hey, all right.
Yeah. Your minimum damage is enough, and you gently, I mean, tell me, what is it? How exactly do you render unto this kobold the sweet relief of death?
I'm just like, I just have the sword like right down on its head. It just gently, you know, just like a knife into butter. Just.
You reverse the grip. I see. Yes, that would work. That would work very well. Ezra, I'm sorry, your turn was interrupted by my incompetence. What would you've started to move,
No.
I believe.
Yeah, I moved on the corner. I think there's only one guy left, right? That's not dead. So I'm just gonna casually just be like, oh, so easy.
Yeah.
Just
Now, to be
flick my
fair,
wrist. Oh, okay.
just so you know, he is the remaining guy is hidden to you, and he has cover behind that barrier. I
He's
kind of got
hidden.
rid of the rid of the
Cover-
visioner stuff because it was like frequently updating and bothering me. But I mean, I can put
Okay,
it
so
back
I've
for a second.
got it. So
For
I have
you.
a feeling that. So cover doesn't matter because I'm going to use force bolt on him. However, I think if he's hidden, but I know he's there, do I still have to do the check even though force bolt automatically hits, or is that like a
That's interesting.
Yeah.
What exactly does you know what square he's in? I think Force Bolt just hits.
Yeah, it automatically hits and deals damage to the target. So
Yeah, as long as you know which square he's in, I think. Well, does it say anything about requiring sight?
No, it just says you sent. Let's see, it says you sent out a. Oh wait, no, it's detect magic. It just says you fire an arrow-shaped bolt of force, one of the most common and reliable forms of battle magic. It automatically hits. That's all it says. Target one creature, range 30 feet.
Uncommon, arcane, focus, force, manipulate, wizard. Yep, I think it just hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right, cool. Get owned, nerd. All right, let's see. Roll damage. Roll damage. Only 3, but you know, hey, it's Ezra just casually flick a little bolt at him. But probably not enough to kill it, but I'll take the damage.
And from where you're standing in the doorway at the bottom of the spiral stairs, you just see this bolt of force kind of like flick over this upturned table and slam into something behind it, and you just hear it. But it hit.
All right, and then I think, unfortunately, as much as I would like to do something else, I think that's all I can do, because all the other stuff that potentially would take, I guess I'll do old school stuff, and I'm gonna move backwards into the hallway. There you go. We move back up the stairs.
Great.
So I just I just move back up the stairs. No one can see me. You're doing great, everyone. I step out,
Okay.
3 damage, and leave.
I mean, that's Well, without your like higher level spell slots, that's sort of par for the course for Ezran, I think.
Linear warriors, quadratic wizards, the greatest adage in RPGs. Yeah.
So our remaining scout sees that things are not going well. Probably wants to reposition. So we are going to have him do that. He is going to attempt to tumble through Harsk, who is blocking his way. Rolling a 20, that is sufficient. He is able to... Yes, he is able to move through that space. To here, perhaps. Let's send him to the back. Get this guy. I think he is then going to stab at you, Harsk, with his short sword. That's the 19 I was looking for. That is a critical hit. This scout seems to know what he's doing, unlike the other two. You take 6 points of damage, and then this guy is going to scamper away. 5.
I need to click on that damage, right?
You select your token and then click the damage button in the chat card. There you go, perfect. 10, 15, 20. And he had to give you, you passing through you counted for extra. Oh no, he already did that. So if he scampers, he gets extra 5 feet. Yes, okay. So 25, 30. Okay. That brings us to Valeros. You're up. You lose Raise a Shield at the start of your turn. What would you like to do?
I am going to... I forget what the action's called. A sudden charge?
Yeah.
So I'm going to stride twice, which would give me 40 feet of movement.
Correct.
Do I need to... Can I pass through Husk?
You can pass through an ally space without issue.
Right.
You don't actually need to use sudden charge here. You can just stride twice, unless you have a ranged attack at the end.
I don't, because I would have to draw my bow, which I assume is an action. And also, actually, I can't even see the guy. I have no vision.
Yes, you don't have light. You don't have light. Okay.
So I will get here, realize I can't see anything, and then I'm going to raise my shield.
Got it. Okay, that's a good turn. Yep. Harsk, you are up.
All right, as that kobold runs by and stabs me, Harsk is going to say, "Wow, did you see that fucker just stab me as he ran by?" And he's going to give chase. I should have been counting. That's 5, 10, 15, 20. Of course, I can't reach it.
Okay, stop there. As you step adjacent to the fountain, you have moved into this room, and you see there is this large kind of water feature in the middle of this chamber. It's a square basin full of water, and in the center is this large mermaid. Kind of, she's got the seashell cups, she's got the swishy tail, and as you step into that square adjacent to it, you see a look of fright come across the creature in front of you, and behind you, you hear the sounds of water beginning to swirl and flow as magic emanates throughout the fountain, and you have activated the mermaid fountain trap. It is now going to enter the initiative. Give me a second here to remember exactly how... I think it just rolls initiative and enters like an ordinary creature. So we're going to roll initiative to have it enter the initiative. We'll see where it lands. Okay. The mermaid fountain is now in the initiative. Fortunately for you, it seems, it got higher than you, so it will begin acting at the start of the next round. However, we now resume your turn. Your move is complete. That was one action, I think?
It took me 2 to get there, unfortunately.
Took you 2? All right, so you've got 1 left.
Out of curiosity, is the statue like, it's like alive? Or is it, I can't tell yet, it's just water swirling around?
Behind you, you just hear the kind of the flow of water and the grinding of stone, and you know that something in that fountain that you kind of dismissed as, you know, you're in the middle of a fight with this kobold, you run past it, you see it, you think, oh, that's a nice water feature, and then it starts moving and acting, and you know you have activated some sort of magical trap.
That's exactly what I thought. All right, well, one thing at a time. Arx is going to try to attack the kobold here, using his tried and true method of chop it with the axe. With a 16 for a total of... It's not popping up.
16...
+6, so
yeah, plus 6. 22. That hits.
You're right.
Go ahead and roll damage.
All right. It's an 8 plus 3 makes it 11.
Ooh, yeah. So your axe carves deep into the creature, which is staring behind you and looks quite frightened. He does take those 11 points of damage, and I believe that is your turn.
Better be frightened. That is my turn. One last thing, though. Arsk is going to turn around and kind of look at the fountain, and I know what's happening. So he's going to shout, Azrin, there's something really interesting happening in here. Come take a look. That's it.
All right, that brings us to Kyra's turn.
Okay, I heard the hubbub. I heard the hubbub and the shout, so I am a little embarrassed by how I stumbled, and then Mauricio took care of everything. So I'm gonna just run over there and watch your step and see what's going on. That'll take me 2 turns.
Okay, so you rush into the room, and as you do, you can see that in each of the corners of this fountain, you do see Harsk facing off against the kobold up to the north, but in this fountain, you see the waters beginning to swirl. You see on the stone face of the mermaid, you see an evil grin, as it's like, its face is a rictus of stone, but the head swivels and looks at you as you approach. You also see 4 contraptions, one in each corner of the rectangular basin. You see that the one in the southwestern corner has been shattered and reduced to rubble, but the other 4, there's like whirring mechanisms under the water, pumps and pipes active. That's what you see.
Okay, I'm gonna shout to everybody, like, you guys get in here. There's like a mermaid thing and all these gizmos in the water. I don't know. And do I have any more actions, or does that count as my action?
You took 2 actions to move, I believe, right?
Yeah.
And then I gave you the information, and shouting, like, yeah, 1 or 2 sentences, that's totally fine. I'll give you that for free. If you want to have like a soliloquy and persuade someone, that's an action. And if you want to strategize with your friends for, like, you know, a short conversation, that might cost you an action. But a couple sentences, no problem.
Okay. Are the gizmos such that I could like jam my scimitar in there?
You could attempt to. I would say it's not the kind of contraption that. That looks like more like what Mauricio might be able to do with her thieves' tools to disable it. Your only option is probably to attempt to destroy it. But these are metal pipes. It's not a metal. It's a metal contraption. There's 3 active ones, and you know it's not going to be easy. You can attack the contraption if you want to.
Yeah. I'm not exactly sure what to do here. Normally there's something for me to hit.
You can hit the contraption with your blade. You can try to damage it that way. Absolutely.
Yeah, I guess I will. I hope I don't harm my blade. So I'm just gonna like just kind of grab it like this and just try and jam it in there. See if that does anything.
Yeah, so you currently have the wrong thing targeted, but the AC of the that's totally fine. The AC of the trap, your 17 plus 4 for a 21 does hit. So go ahead and roll damage. Cool. This time, if you would, well, no, go ahead.
Oh, I didn't do it again. Sorry. Did it work?
I don't think so.
Did you?
Oh, nice.
Roll?
So
You just click the damage button. You have it targeted. That's great. You don't have to roll the hit again. That hits. 21 hits. So just roll damage.
Okay. Worth it. Does that work?
So you do 2 damage. So as you swipe your scimitar at this contraption in the water, unfortunately the metal pipes, the metal of the pumps, the contraption is so sturdily built that 2 damage is not enough. There's like you strike it and it just doesn't have an effect, unfortunately.
Okay, I'm just gonna finish up my turn by saying, looking directly at the creepy mermaid statue, be like, "Girl power, right? Am I right?" Okay, that's it. I'm trying to ingratiate myself to it.
After hitting it.
Hey, it doesn't know what I was doing. I didn't hurt it.
Mauricio.
It doesn't know what I was doing.
I don't
you
know
are
how
up.
hard it is.
All right. I'm gonna go over there. Let's see. Am I gonna get stuck behind Kyra if I move there?
You cannot occupy the same space as her, so you would have to move to another space. You have 30 feet. You have 30 feet of movement. So
if I click and drag, like, and I want to make another point,
hold control and then start dragging and clicking.
Okay, cool. Okay, so I want to try to check out this trap and disable it.
Yeah, so you take a look at the trap that Kyra was shouting about. You see it beneath the water, and you know that with your thieves' tools, you would have a good chance at being able to disable each of these 3 contraptions that are in each corner of this this fountain. But you know that it would take you 2 actions to make an attempt. And unfortunately, you've used 2 actions to get here with your 2 strides. So you, on this turn, the best you could do is use your other remaining action for something else. You will need 2 actions to attempt a thievery check with your tools to disable each of these devices.
So I can't like get started and then finish on my next turn?
No, unfortunately not. It's a 2-action activity. It has to happen within 1 turn.
There's still a living kobold over here.
What?
There's still a living kobold over here.
Oh, it's alive?
Yeah.
Man, I thought it was taken out.
It's injured, but it is still alive. Yeah. You see a slash mark across its chest and shoulder from Harsk's axe, and blood has splattered the stones. But it is still up.
So I think I still have enough movement to get there and attack it, right?
Yeah, you have 20 feet of movement left on that second stride if you want to use that. Sure.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll go over there and attack it.
Perfect. Go for it.
All right.
This water noise is gonna make me go to the bathroom.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 24 is what I ended up
Oh
with.
damn.
That's a hit. I think this is your 8th kill in this. Like you just. Let's see it.
Still enough, I'm sure.
So the last one had 6, and you rolled a 6. This one had 5, and you rolled a 5. I mean,
All right.
you're the Grim Reaper of the kobolds here. Yeah, that's your turn. Once again, Mauricio glides into action, and I think this time, I mean, you've killed them in multiple different ways. Do you have a special death plan for this particular kobold scout?
Yeah, I think I'm like, you know, I've got some swag right now, so I'm gonna kiss the blade, spin around, and just chop its head off.
Jesus
and
Christ.
mimicking the one above that was beheaded by, I believe, Valeros. Or was that you too? Who did the beheading last time?
I can't remember.
I can't remember either. But yeah, another head falls to the ground. This one had already lost a lot of blood, but there's still a few spurts before the body collapses to the ground at your feet. That marks the end of your turn. And Ezrin, you are up, my friend.
Oh, sorry. Boss emailed me. I'll take care of it after. Let's go there, and then up to here. I think I got this. Yeah, okay. And all my friends are gone. Sorry, Jordan, can you ping the map for where I hear the direction of battle continuing?
To the left.
It's to the west, yeah.
The west.
To the
west.
left.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna use my last 2 to get to there. Okay, now I can see some. Okay, I see Valeros. I see a trap. I see a mermaid statue.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
So
say
the trap tokens are showing where the mechanisms in the fountain are. There's one in the in each of the 4 corners except the one in the bottom left. The southwest one has already been destroyed by some occurrence in the distant past.
Got it. So this one, the only one that's active is the one that's in front of
no, the other 3 are active. All 3 of them are active.
I only see. Got it. So the only one I see is the one that's in front of Diana.
Yes, because you're on the other side of that narrow passageway, so your vision is restricted.
For sure. Okay, let me. Man, this is not my wheelhouse. Don't. Let me see. Rafting, maybe? No. I know I can't do it right now, Jordan, but just out of curiosity, where is disarm traps? Which one's it under?
I believe it would be under thievery, but I think you have to be trained so you wouldn't see it.
I am trained in thievery, thank you very much.
You are?
Yeah.
Do you have?
Doesn't that mean trained?
Oh, you are trained. Do you have? Do you have a thieves?
+5.
Do you have a thieves toolkit or whatever it's called? In your equipment?
I'm checking.
I don't think you do.
Know. I don't. So I could theoretically, but obviously I can't do that right now anyway. So I was just wondering where it was. Thievery. Got it.
Let me double check. Hang on one second. Yeah. So Mauricio has a thieves toolkit, and if we look at the explanation for disable a device, it's a 2-action.
Yes. I see that. Yeah.
It's a 2-action thing, and I think you're required to have. I guess I have to look it up. PF2 disable device. Archives of Nethys. You're required to be trained. A Thieves Toolkit is helpful and sometimes even required to disable a device as determined by the GM. Okay.
Got it.
You do. So you have to be trained, but you might be able to. Well, let me see if this particular trap says anything.
Yeah, I imagine some traps like you could just shove a wrench in it, but some you'd have to actually like manually disable. But some you could just like stick a pipe.
Yeah, I think from what I've described, to disable the device rather than destroy it would require probably. I would say I'd allow it to you, but I might make it harder because you don't have it.
Okay. All right.
Anyway,
so I'm not gonna worry about that then.
Do we both use my kit?
Well, or I mean, yeah, this is like an after combat thing.
If you stand next to each other and you want to use your kit and then hand it to Ezra, and he wants to use your kit and hand it back to you. The interact action will cost you an action, so you won't be able to move. But yes, I would let you guys pass the kit back and forth, the tools.
So we can just take turns trying to disable it while our friends. All right. Well,
You could.
I'll shout over to Marisol.
I hope you do.
So I don't have any sticks with me, but can I borrow yours? And I'm gonna run over to this this trap. I'm gonna burn my second stride to run over to this one, and I'm gonna just ask Marisol to come over. Actually, no. Can I retcon that? Because I would have run towards Marisol, and I'll just go to this one that's in front of Heart. Okay, so retconning that. So that's where I ran, and I'm just gonna say on Marisol. I'm gonna ask Marisol to because it's 2 actions to do disarm, so I can't do anything else this turn. But I will just say, when Marisol's turn comes up next, hand me the traps when you're done attempting the disarm. And I'll tell everybody else just start trying to break them. Me and Marisol will try to take these things apart, but everyone else will start hitting them. And that's all I got for my turn. I literally can't do anything else. So
Great.
that's it. Yeah.
So, on the traps turn, I'm going to need somebody to roll me a d10. Who would like to volunteer?
Not me.
I set the trap, so I'll roll it.
All right, roll me a d10, Colby. And tell me what you roll.
Should it be private?
Nope.
That's a 6.
Okay. So you watch as there's the sound of grinding stone and whirring cogs spins up, and this statue with this rictus grin of this evil mermaid begins to spins around, and it fires a spray of water out of its mouth. A jet of water comes spewing out of its mouth. Think like
Anti-riot jet.
Yeah, like when you're stripping paint, that kind of water jet. It is not a good jet to be in front of. Any creature, it fires at all 4 corners of its enclosure. Anyone adjacent to a corner mechanism that is active,
Damn it.
or actually all 4 of them, I need you to make a reflex save for me.
Okay. All right. Reflex.
So I'll put that in the chat if you want to roll it there.
Public or
Yeah,
private?
reflexes are public.
All right. Let's see how bad Ezrin screws this up. I got a 19. Let's go. I was waiting for it.
That is a success, so you take half damage.
I got a 10.
All right.
Yes. Okay, so Ezrin and Kyra, this jet, this spray of water slams into you, and it's like being hit by a stream of rocks. Each of you manage to like, Ezrin kind of dodges out of the way of most of it. Kyra manages to throw her shield up, but Harst, you get slammed right in the face and take the full damage. So that is 7 damage to you, and half damage to Ezrin and Kyra. And that is the Fountain's turn.
Sorry, 1 second.
So, Diana and Graham, if you guys scroll up to the damage roll that I did for the Mermaid Fountain, there's a damage
just
card
look half.
where it says 7 damage. Just select your token and then click the half button because you take half damage on that.
Yep. Thank you.
Great.
Cool.
Valeros, you're up as you hear as you guys are standing here. This mermaid fountain has spit out these streams of water and hit your friends, and you hear kind of this noise, this like, and then that you get the sense it is repumping water in for another attack on its next turn. What do you want to do?
I am going to move to this corner over here. And then, is there anything I can do with my, like, farming knowledge to figure out if there's, like, a certain pipe that I should be breaking in here?
Farming knowledge. I roll for irrigation.
You're farming
Irrigation.
Okay.
You're like aquaculture, man.
Irrigation is, we'll say, vaguely related. I will say, this is a level 3 hazard, which means the DC should be, oh wait, no, cancel. Wait, I did click the wrong button. For a level 3 hazard, the DC is 18. I'm gonna say your lore isn't super related, so we'll make it a DC 20. Make a farming lore check, or an irrigation lore check to try and determine if this mechanism has a vulnerability, like a weak spot.
It's 20.
Oh, let's
24.
go.
Something
Look at
tells
his
me.
Back on the farm.
That is a success. I will say, with a natural 20, I mean, yeah, you would know where the joints are welded or where there's an O-ring. Like, you kind of get the sense that, like, I would say its AC will remain the same, but because you're attacking the weakest part of the mechanism, I will drop its hardness, which essentially will give you a +1 damage to your roll. So when you roll damage, give yourself, we'll bump it up by 1.
Okay.
I actually don't know, or I guess I can reduce the hardness by 7, yeah, or by 1 rather. Yeah, I'll reduce the hardness of the traps, as I assume you share this information with everyone.
Everyone except Ezrin, but I assume he overhears it anyway.
Oh my god.
So the way these work is that the traps have a hardness value of 8, which means if you do 8 damage, they take 0. If you do 9 damage, they take 1. So I've reduced that from 8 to 7 thanks to your ridiculous irrigation roll. Go ahead and roll damage, or I'm sorry, you do your third action.
Does bludgeoning versus slashing have any impact on that?
You don't know.
Ezra would give you advice there, but you told him to fuck off, so I'm not gonna tell you anything. So it's fine.
You don't know either, Ezra.
Most of the time.
Ezra understands that if you want to break rock, you should hit it with a sharp side of a sword. I think that's
I'm gonna
kind
beat it
of
with my shield, I think.
self-evident.
You want to do
sharp.
a bash with your shields?
Yeah.
Okay.
Smash it with the shield.
So that was not an attack roll. You told the chat what your shield is. I'm not sure if you meant to do that.
I meant to attack with it, but when I click on it, nothing happens. Like if I click on the sword icon.
Go into your character.
Okay.
Well, if you hold on.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
No, sorry. I've done the same thing that you've done twice. If you go into your character sheet, there's
shield, I can do damage. I think I just have to add 1.
Well, you have to do a strike first. So you have to go into your character sheet and under polished shield, click on the strike button. I don't know why it's showing the like description instead of running an attack there, but you can do it from your character sheet.
Okay. And then do I add the +1 to it, or you took care of that on your side?
I took care of that on my side.
Okay.
Hold on, is Shield Bash something you get for free?
No, I think it would require an action. So I moved, and then I used my farming knowledge to figure out where to hit this thing. So I have my third action.
Yeah. So roll an attack with your Shield Bash. You still haven't rolled an attack, so open your character sheet.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay.
I'm rolling it right now.
Okay.
So it's a 17.
Very close. You don't account for the water, and you miss time, or you miss aim slightly on the shield. Your 17 misses. That is your turn. Clever use of your lore skill. Harsk, you are up. What would you like to do?
Are these contraptions submerged or just part of
They are, yes.
Okay.
They are under the water.
Does it look like picking up a boulder and smashing it would be effective at all? Or does it feel like just chopping at it with the axes would be better?
I would say if you two-hand your axe, you are more likely than the rest of your party to get past the hardness threshold and damage these things. Like a boulder is going to be an improvised weapon.
Yeah.
I think you're going to want to go with your axe for sure.
All right. So Harsk is a little worse for wear right now. He's breathing heavy, but he's going to go ahead and heave his axe over his head and try to chop down on this thing, taking what, what's his name, Valoros said into account, aim for the weak spot.
Yeah.
Do I need to
So
target the trap?
Yeah, target the trap token you're hitting, and then roll an attack just like any other attack.
That's 3 for a total of 9.
That misses again. The water, like the refraction, is throwing you off with your aim. That's your first attack.
I'd like to attack again for a 7, for a total of 8.
Yeah, the stone rim of this basin is 2 feet high, and you're not like you're 4 feet something, but like it's awkward.
All right. Well, in that case, Harsy's going to take refuge in the hallway here, in case the water jet comes out. God, why can't I get this to move?
Just hold control. Hold control.
That's right.
And then start dragging and clicking.
Yeah.
It's a little awkward, I agree, the way they have it implemented, but now you're being...
Didn't go. All right, that's enough. Anyway.
It won't let you go through the wall. So you were trying to go diagonal through the wall. That's why it failed. Yeah, so if you try that one more time, you'll see when you drag it through, like do it through a wall, you'll see the path turns into like a dash. That's it telling you that you can't do that.
I see.
Got it?
Okay. Well, I have enough to get there at least, so I'm just gonna hunker down right there.
You do.
Watch.
All right, Kyra, you are up again. This is all happening very quick, and you see this evil-faced mermaid is like it's got a rictus grin on its face. You hear the pumps gurgling as they refill with water. You know another attack is coming. What do you want to do?
Okay, so to put my shield block in place, that takes 1 action, right? Is that correct?
Do you mean to raise your shield?
Yeah, like supposedly, like the shield block, like is a thing you could do, or no?
Shield block is a reaction. So, if you raise your shield on your turn, and then somebody would deal damage to you from an attack, you can use the shield block reaction to lower the damage that you take.
Okay, that's what I want to do is raise my shield then.
Okay.
Is it possible to give aid to somebody who is being more effective than I am?
Yes, it is. You can make a skill check of your choice or you can tell me what you're trying to do, and I will give you a skill check. If you pass the skill check, you can give them a bonus on their action, on their turn.
Okay. I'm gonna try and look closely at this contraption and try to like discern like where or what should be done, and then shout out the things to Merciel to kind of help her figure it out when she comes back, if that makes sense. Like
that does make sense. Okay. You can make either, this is going to be a DC 15 check. You can make either a lore check or a crafting check to try to discern details about how Mauricio could better disable this device.
Lore check, crafting check.
Yeah, lore or crafting, your choice.
Oh, there's crafting.
I know.
But you have lore +3.
Sweet lore.
But it says scribing lore. Is that what it would be?
It is not scribing lore. It is a raw lore check.
Okay, well, ignore the way I just did that. Okay, raw lore.
We got a lot of shield blocks in the chat.
I'm sorry. That was my bad.
It's totally fine. It's totally fine.
Maybe it would be in this one. Like,
right here?
No, let me see.
I'm not seeing lore check, sorry.
Oh.
Just open your character sheet.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just see academia lore for me as an example. Like I think it
just
okay. I thought there was I'm sorry. This is my fault, not your fault, Diana. I thought there was like a top level lore skill, and then the other ones were underneath it. So that's not going to work. So you could do crafting. You could do thievery, and yeah, I would say crafting or thievery would work. Sorry, that's my fault. I thought there was a raw lore skill. There is not. It's you only get to make it for whatever type of lore you know. So that's my bad.
Okay. Oh point, I'm gonna do thievery. Aw.
Okay. So
Hey,
unfortunately,
honey.
you're not. Yeah. What do you say? What do you try to? How do you try to help?
Like, I think the metal is some sort of steel. There might be water in it as well as on top of it. So keep that in mind.
Thanks, hon.
It appears to be a trap with water in it.
So that's your first action. Your attempt to aid Mauricio. You think it worked, but we all know it didn't. What else would you like to do with your turn?
I mean, I really don't know what else to do. I mean, I guess I could try and I don't know.
Ezrin's gonna be working on it. You could try.
Okay, I'm gonna try and aid Ezrin with my crappy skills.
So you've already
Am I not allowed
tried.
to do it again?
Well, you've already tried to like use your thievery to figure out how to disable it. I would let you make a crafting check to understand more about the construction to try it that way to help Ezrin.
Okay, try my fine crafting skills upon this thing.
Much better.
Better.
There you go, natural
natty-
15.
With
That is a success.
No buff.
Yeah. So I would say, like queuing off of what Valeros said, you take a look at the joints, you see how it's welded, you kind of examine it for how it's been crafted rather than how to disable it. And you see, your mind kind of analyzes, you get like a blueprint in your head, and you realize there is a particular valve which, if it's overloaded, would cause additional pressure in some of the more delicate parts of the mechanism. And you relay that information to Ezrin, which will give him a +1 to his thievery disabled check on his turn. Very well done.
Hell yeah.
That's
did
your second
something.
action.
There you go, very nice.
And for my third action, I am going to
Stay in the room and get hit by the
try-
damage? Is that what you're going to do?
Yeah,
Oh, wait,
she's,
did
she's making the right choice.
What?
Yeah, she's running away.
No,
I'm
your
walking
third
away.
action is to stand there and take damage the next time the trap goes off, right?
No.
Right? That's not your third. No?
Not to do that. No. I can't go for this.
Ruining my fun.
Well, I don't know. I think I might just go behind.
Yeah, go right behind Val. Yeah, there you go.
You want to go? You want to go
Big
behind
guy.
Valeros?
Human shield.
Probably a good call.
I'm like up in the grave.
Mauricio,
I'm
you're
done.
up.
All right. So I'm gonna come over and start working on this trap. I think
Okay, so it's
I'm gonna
one
start
action
with,
to move, and then it takes 2 actions to
Yeah.
do the disable. So you won't be able to
Yeah.
hand the tools off to Ezrin, unfortunately.
Okay. I'm gonna start with this one.
Got
Did
it.
you see that?
Yes, I saw which one you're targeting.
Okay.
Give me a
So-
thievery check to disable the mechanism.
So I just click on that.
Yep.
Okay. Oh.
You want
So
to use
close
one
to
of your
being
hero
15.
points? Have one.
No.
Oh yeah, that's your last one. I forgot.
You have 2. We passed an hour, and I just everybody should have 2.
Oh.
I only have 1.
Oh, okay.
It shows one.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna use one. I'll roll that again.
Go for it.
Hell yeah.
Oh, when you use a hero point, so let me narrate what happens. You're sinking your arms into, and it turns out this water is freezing cold and oddly briny. It smells of salt. And as you kind of push your hands in to begin attempting to disable this device, the cold numbs your fingers, and you can't even feel the tools and almost drop them. What is the heroic thing you do to spend this hero point and re-roll this?
Let's see.
Tell us a story, Mike. You can be almost anything.
And go.
Okay. Think about when I was like when I was younger and a friend was drowning, and I jumped into cold save my friend, and I just got through it and knew what I had to do, and then next thing I knew, I was out of the water, and my friend was safe. So now I'm just imagining the tools are that friend.
That's right, sweet Roberto. He loved cotton candy and picking pockets with you in the slums of the big city. And he fell in the river, and you remember that same cold, but you pushed through and you saved his life. And now the memory of that heroism sends your heart rate skyrocketing, your blood pumps faster and harder, and warm blood rushes to the tips of your fingers, giving you the chance to re-roll that. Go ahead and do it again.
Okay. I shout, Roberto!
No context.
Kyra's like, what?
The fuck's Roberto?
All right, what am I rolling? Oh yeah, thievery.
Thievery,
Look
yeah.
it again. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
You've got it, honey. Do it for Roberto.
Oh. Hey, I mean, better.
It's a better roll, but it's not quite enough. The cold is still like, despite you're able to make the attempt, but now you have to confront the fact that this mechanism is very complex. This trap very dangerous, and you're not quite able to get it on this turn. That is the end of your turn, and Ezrin, you are up.
Wait, let me ask you something. So, like, does that roll count for 2 turns?
No, I'm sorry. The thievery, the disable a device action takes 2 actions. So you moved,
Right.
That was your first action. Then you attempted to disable the device. That cost 2 actions, so that's your total of 3. And the re-roll doesn't cost any actions. You get a heroic moment to re-roll it.
Yeah, I was just asking, like when I rolled that 15, that's like applying to the 2 actions. It's not like I rolled different for each one, right? You already answered, so yeah. It's
Yeah,
cool. I get it.
you got to re-roll that roll and like push through. Yeah.
All right.
Graham, Ezrin's up.
Yeah, let's just do essentially the same thing. I'm gonna grab the thieves' tools from Marisol's open hand, and we're gonna go disable a device, and we are going to rip this. And if it's bad, I'm gonna re-roll it. That's pretty good. 23.
That
Shove my hand straight in there.
That is a success, and the northeast trap is defeated.
And
it is
I
no
am
longer
going
active. Yeah, sorry.
That's awesome. I'm gonna be like, you're very brave, Marisol. I'm gonna throw the tools back to her and then run down the hallway with my third action.
You actually can't do any of that. Because it took 1 action to pull the tools out of Marisol's hand, and 2 actions to disable the device.
Okay.
So you are now you've disabled one of them, but you're now standing there holding these 2 items.
Thankfully, the one that we're both adjacent to is no longer working. So fingers crossed on that. So, all right. We're good.
Oh, you know what? Hold on. I'm sorry. That was that one is dead, but it would have been its turn. So because it's dead, it took it out of the. That was the one I used to roll initiative. So let's put these in here at a 15. Sorry, give me 1 second to fix this. How do you? I guess I'm just gonna. It's weird. I can't set the. I guess I have to roll it and then fix it. So you should be 15, and the other one should be 15, like that. And we are going to go backwards in the turn order. There we go. Okay. Sorry. So who rolled the D10 last time? It was Harsk. Somebody else, please roll me a D10, and we'll find out what this trap's going to do to you.
I will.
Oh, 0? A 10.
0.
That's great. That's got to be good.
That is a D10. That is the full room attack. The statue spins about, spraying the entire room.
Oh my god.
Everybody needs to make a reflex save for me. Everybody in the room.
Yeah.
If I just click that basic reflex, that'll do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't need to do it, right? Go in the hall.
You're just outside of range. Yes, that's correct.
Damn it.
So
Just
it's yeah. I will say this time the statue's mouth, the lower jaw of this rictus grin, actually like lowers, and you see this absolute torrent of water, twice the size of the previous stream, gets almost to the point where the level in the basin gets sucked up or sucked down, lowered down, and just spins around this blade of water, slamming into all of you. Valeros, Mauricio, and Kyra, once again, you guys dodge out of the way, or your armor protects you. You take half damage. Each of you take 3 points. Ezrin, you, however, get it right in the face and take the full 6. And you hear, once again, you hear that as the pumps of the 2 remaining mechanisms begin refilling the trap for another assault. Valeros, you're up. What would you like to do?
What do I click to get the damage? Or the half damage?
You can either just give yourself a -3, or give yourself a -3 in your thing, or if you scroll up, there was a Mermaid Fountain, a chat card 1 minute 32 seconds ago. Mermaid Fountain, 6 damage. You can click the button in there.
Oh, okay, I see. Thanks.
So this statue, how big is the jaw when it opens? Like, I have a spare shield that I'm carrying, and I have rope.
Like
Could I?
Like a full foot, maybe? Like 12 inches?
Can I attempt to move onto the statue and tie the shield to the front of its face?
To the
cover the mouth using
Front of the mouth?
Fountain attack.
rope? Or does it seem like it would blow off? Like, I feel like I should be able to...
The way I would rule this is I would say your shield can take damage, and so it might work for a time, but then your shield might get broken or destroyed if you did that.
Spare shield.
It might buy you some time.
Okay, so I'm gonna attempt to do that. So the first thing is to move onto the statue. And then what kind of a check, I guess, are you looking for to tie the rope and the...
That is an interesting question. It's weird that there's some weirdness with the statue on the map, like going over your head. Was there some sort of cool... Hold on, there might have been like a cool macro I was supposed to do. Yeah, I don't see anything. Never mind. Yeah, interesting question. Hang on, I'm thinking about it. I'll say this would be like a maybe a it's like dexterity based, so I guess like maybe a thievery check or a crafting check, I guess, could kind of work here to quickly tie this, makeshift spray blocker on it. And I would say, with a 15, you can block attacks for 1 round, and what will happen is on its next attack, it will blow the shield across the room, but it will not hit any of you or your party. On a 20, it will stay on there, and instead it will take damage until it is broken or destroyed, or you solve this problem.
Okay. I'm going to attempt the crafting.
Okay.
And that is a 20. So, give me 24.
That is your second natural 20 tonight, Jimmy.
Between that and the farming.
Just soloing these traps.
Yeah, you slam your shield to the front of its face. and you deftly whip the rope around. You actually pull like a spare like dowel that you had in your backpack out and like use it to tie and twist the rope even tighter. It is on there securely. Now, you know your shield is likely going to be destroyed here if it gets more than 1 or 2 attacks. But for the time being, while you work on these mechanisms that are powering it, you're pretty sure it's going to protect your team. So, I mean, just amazing. Really well done. That's two actions.
That's my spare shield. So it's a steel shield that's in my inventory. And then
You
for
have
the
more than
last
one
action-
shield? Oh, well, if you
because
pull it
remember I
out of your
picked up the
inventory.
polish.
Yeah, so if you pull it out of
Then
your
it'll be
inventory, that's your third action.
Okay, I'm perfectly
Okay.
alright with that.
Great. That brings us to Harsk.
All right, Harsk is going to dart in and see his companions just elegantly destroy these things. He wants to get in on the action. He's going to chop this one here.
Go for it.
Come on, big money. 4. You know what? I'm going to use a hero point as well.
Okay, go for it.
Rolls are
Tell
getting-
me what. Okay, so you're in combat with a deadly pipe. What is the heroic thing you do that gives you a chance to re-roll this attack?
Okay, so Harsk is really beat up. So for everyone who wants to know, he's at 5 hit points. And he's been
nice.
here before. He's been
Now you get over there.
bleeding. But he musters the strength and resolve to try to really put all of his weight into this swing here.
Ooh.
God, so close. It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunate.
All right. I can't unclick the points. I'll figure it out later. But I'm gonna use the rest of my turn to run away again and not die.
You just use the other, instead of left click, it's right click.
Oh, okay, right click. Okay, thanks.
Yep. Okay. It's a valiant attempt, but the plumbing defeats you. Kyra, you're up.
Okay, I really don't like the fact that my shield left, although he left to do good things. I'm going. I saw Harsk when he came over, like bleeding. Crap! I better help that guy. So I'm gonna go do that. Let's see here. Money. I can't quite make it.
You can make it. You get
You can make it.
50.
Oh, I can? Okay, good. Okay, and let's see here. Can I set up my shield by any chance, like to help him?
You want to raise
no?
your shield in front of him? Yeah, you can do that. Just raise your shield.
Yeah. Okay, cool. And am I allowed to? Is he somebody I've already cured wounds on before, or like treated wounds? Use my
I don't
medical.
think I've been healed at all.
He
Okay.
is not currently immune to your treat wounds, but treat wounds takes 10 minutes. It is not something you can do in combat. It's an out of combat thing only.
That's, and I already used my spell. Darn it.
Does it take an action to raise the shield?
It does, yes.
So that's
Oh well,
3
I'm
actions
done
then.
anyway. Okay,
Yeah.
well, whatever. At least there's a shield in front of you now.
So
So you won't die.
in the chat, Diana, I've just posted a macro. You can drag that to your hotbar, and then you can just click it in your hotbar to do the raise a shield action.
Oh, first get rid of the HUD. So like,
Get rid of that. This?
click this,
Okay.
and now you can drag it to one of these slots.
I see. All right. Cool. Thanks.
And then once it's in one of those slots, there you go. Excellent, you've done it. Okay, so you've now raised a shield. Perfect. All right, Mauricio, you're up.
Oh,
That's you, Mike.
Yes.
yeah. All right, so I'm gonna grab the tools back from Ezrin and
Mhm.
go to work on that other one right there.
Perfect.
And it's a thievery check, right?
Yes. You plunge your hands back into the cold, salty water. You feel that flush of ice starting to numb your fingers. You think back on sweet Roberto and the times that he danced naked in the moonlight, and you push. You push the tools in just the right place, thinking about the things that you overheard from Kyra, from Ezran, and you manage to get very, very close. And then you remember last time you had kind of opened the pathway a little bit. And this time, as you push in with your thieves' tools, you feel just that tiny little bit of a coil or a spring somewhere in the mechanism snap off of a hook. And you look down and you watch as the device screeches to a halt, and it is defeated. That one is no longer functional. There's just only one left. So well done.
Very nice.
That is your turn, and that brings us to Ezran.
All right, I'm gonna grab the tools. So that's one action. Oh wait, is grabbing them an action? Because then I can't grab them and run over here and do the trap thing. That's also two.
Correct.
Action.
You cannot do everything on your turn, unfortunately.
Sorry, he took out that one. Okay, yeah. Okay, well, I'm just gonna leave.
So I assume you, in that case, you do not take the thieves' tools and leave?
No, he needs them to try to disable the one.
Right, but no, okay, we're on the same page.
Yeah.
You said you took the thieves' tools, you realized you couldn't use them, and then you left, and I'm like, so you want to retcon that?
No,
all right.
yeah, I did not take the thieves' tools. I just ran around the corner. I went like, I'll meet you at the next one.
Yeah.
And I was right behind the corner. I only have 5 hit points left. I can't take another hit from the water.
That brings us back to the fountain's turn. I'm gonna need somebody to roll a d10.
All right, I'll do it. Oh, okay, Mike. All right, go for it, Mike. You got it.
All right.
I've got bad juju with my rolls, so. Okay, maybe.
On a 4, that is a single target attack, and what happens is the creature spins around to face, we'll say Mauricio, and a stream of water shoots out, dealing, let's see it, 2 points of damage to the shield. However, your steel shield, I believe, has a hardness of 5. We actually need to see the shield information now, Jamie.
You said it was targeting me. Is that right?
Yeah, but Valeros tied his shield in front of its mouth.
Right, yeah.
So it hits the inside of the shield for 2 damage.
Yeah.
And there's no effect because I believe, it has hardness 5. So it negates the damage. So well done, Valeros.
Very nice.
And that is now your turn.
The original Flex Seal.
I'm just gonna. Actually, I guess I don't even. Do I need to move? Or can I?
You don't have to.
Bludgeon it. From
Well,
there?
I mean,
Alright,
you're
I'm just
up
gonna,
on the statue. Yeah, I'll say you
I just
probably
move.
do.
All right. I'll move over here. Then I will attack it with my sword this time.
Go for it.
Selected it. So it's a 19.
That is a hit. Roll damage. If you do more than 7, something good will happen. Let's see. There you go. 8 damage. So the fountain, the mechanism in that corner, as you swing into the pipes, takes 1 point of damage. Just do that 14 more times, and it'll be done. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
No, I'm gonna be arrogant and I'll just stay here.
All
Actually,
right.
no, I'll move a little bit out of the way just in case other
Trust
people
enough.
have to get back.
Got it. Colby, Harsk is up.
Yeah, I don't know. Seems like they're doing a good job with the traps. I don't really want to run out and die. Plus, I don't think I have enough move to like get there and hit it once, maybe.
So you could All right, so I mean, you can sit there and chat with Kyra on your turn. I would say you could probably, if you wanted to, get over like, oh, sorry, I probably shouldn't.
Get to the other room.
You could get over here if you wanted to, probably pretty easily.
Right.
If you really want to make my night, you can open this door above you.
Well, you know, I was thinking about the door. You know what? I would like to approach the door. And
Okay.
can I listen at the door? Can I hear anything over the running water?
Make a perception check.
All right.
20.
Finally, a decent roll. The 16 for 23.
Yeah, you hear, at this point, you hear the sound, you definitely hear movement inside. You hear the movement of multiple creatures.
Okay, organic sounds.
Yeah, no, you hear, with a 23, you hear claws scraping on stone. You hear weapons being readied, and you hear the soft voice, actually, of one of these kobold creatures, kind of whispering something to somebody in that room.
Okay. In that case, does the door open towards me or away? Not that it necessarily matters for mechanics.
It probably goes both ways.
All right. Harsk is going to shout, "More baddies to the north!" And he's going to do his best to bar the door, like
Smart.
lacking any like pools. He's just going to hold it.
Okay, holding the door.
I think that's it for me.
Great, Kyra, you're up.
Okay, I have noticed my charge leaving, so I was there and rest. I am going to... I can't really do much either. I think I'll just wait here. I don't know. I can't really help with anything that I know of.
How will I know if there's water on the trap?
Mauricio, I think there's water on that trap too. Yeah, I guess I'll just go retreat a little the tunnel with my shield. That's it.
Yeah. That's all you can do. I will say, like, for damaging these things, like, you could theoretically crit, either on a natural 20 or rolling like a 28 or higher, depending on what your attack stat is. And your crit with decent damage could start to hurt them. But yeah, it's a very dangerous trap that you really need Mauricio and Ezran to disable for you. Or you need someone like Harsk to be able to hit. He rolled really badly. But like his D12 plus whatever, like that could have damaged some of these things and busted one down. But yeah, it's a tough trap. With Kyra kind of chilling in that corridor with Harsk, that brings us back to you, Mauricio. You have your thieves' tools in hand.
Okay, I'm gonna work on this one.
Go for it.
Hey. Save the day.
Right now, you need a 20 or higher.
Come on. Oh, damn it.
Not going to cut it, unfortunately. Yeah, in the back of your mind, you hear a soft voice that goes, I'm drowning. Ezran, you're up.
All right. I'm going to run into the room and run over to here. That's 25 feet. Grab the tools from Maricel and be like, our last chance, boys. And then I'm gonna go for it. Disable device. I do have 2 rerolls I can burn on this thing, so fingers crossed. Who needs 2 rerolls, baby? Let's go.
Yeah. And with that,
Those added help, you guys.
With that, having done so once before, you do it again. You reach in, you deftly pop one of the O-rings off and flood the inner compartment, and then like expose a brass pinion and bend it, just twist it, and the whole thing grinds to a halt. And with that, you guys are out of combat.
I'm gonna look around to everybody and be like, this was lovely. I think we should go back to town, give an update to our employer, and tell her we need a little break, and then we can get some lunch, and come back in here and finish off whatever the hell Harsku's doing up there in that room. And I give him a thumbs up over Kyra's head. Thumbs up over.
Yeah, I think some people need to heal and rest up a little bit too.
Yeah.
I am trashed and out of spell slots, so I could definitely use a little nappy.
Have I felt anything on the door? No pressure.
Up until this moment, you have not felt any pressure on the door. With your 23, I think you have heard the movement has stopped and there is silence from inside.
All right, well, Cyril's going to stay on the door, or Harsky's going to stay on the door until we're ready to make a hasty retreat.
You shouldn't have played two dwarfs in a row, dude.
Yeah.
I know.
Is there anything
Speaking
in
of
the
B-roll,
previous room that we can drag in there to bar the door?
There is all of the barricade material.
All right, can I like drag one of these boxes or something?
Yeah, absolutely. Give me hold on. Give me I believe it's an athletics check that I want from you. Let me double check what they want for this. Yeah. No. If you're just ripping it apart and dragging stuff, you can absolutely do that. No check needed.
Okay. So I will drag that down to Harsk and see if he'll. I don't know. He's probably better at barricading stuff than I am. Maybe he can take a stab at using that to kind of brace the door from our
Sure,
side so they can't get back out.
Yeah, I'll take all the debris that he brought over and do my best to pile it up by the door.
Sure, give me a crafting check.
Right.
I love how you always manage to find a way to play a dwarf and roll for rocks, Colby, at some point or roll for engineering at some point in a campaign.
Yeah, stone cutting, right? At the 20.
Yeah.
Not natural.
Yeah, as you move the debris that Valros has kind of huffed across to try and shore up this door before something else happens when you guys are battered and beaten. You kind of wedge things into place. You use the natural stones of the cavern. You use the door itself, and you're pretty confident that that door is not opening towards you.
All right.
There we go.
All right, good enough for me. All right, guys, let's get out of here.
Real quick, Valros, give me a perception check.
It's 20.
All right. As you go to retrieve your shield from the grinning rictus of this mermaid, you notice glinting sort of in the bottom of the pool. Now that the motion of the water has stopped, you see there's a fair amount of coins in there, and maybe something else, as the mermaid fountain treasure appears.
Gold, silver, copper,
There's
and
a
an
brother.
unusual object.
Oh, that's so wonderful. All right, well, everyone else is looking at it, so I can't do my usual thing, but, and I don't have... Jordan, remind me again, what is the process? I don't have the identify spell. I have to prepare it, I assume. It takes 10 minutes. It's an activity that takes 10 minutes. You spend time examining the object, and you use a roll of some sort to try to identify the object. Got it. Okay, it's not a spell. Okay. Well, I'll offer to the party. Let me take a look at that when we're back in town resting. I can maybe tell you what it is. Can't do anything down here, though. I'm not doing anything till we get out of here because my leg hurts and I'm old. So let's get out of here. So I'll grab the unusual object. I guess let me grab that and put that in my inventory.
That's weird.
To remember.
Do we need to walk through the dungeon,
do
or are we
the
gonna warp up there?
So there we go. Everybody should have the coins, and Ezrin took the strange amulet.
Yes.
You guys,
I wanted
you guys,
to retrieve my armor on the way back.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
The only obstacle in your way is that 10-foot cliff.
No.
Oh my
which,
god.
Ezrin, you're at how many hit points are you at? 6?
6. I could die to it if someone doesn't give me a boost.
You could die trying to climb that 10-foot cliff theoretically.
Okay. Like make me roll. But let's just. Can someone like just put a rope down and I can just use the rope to climb?
I think we left a rope, didn't we?
There already was a
yeah.
rope. The DC was 10, and you critically failed, I think, 3 times trying to climb down.
Yes. All right, well, it's fine. Climbing up.
Roll-
Can I ask for a boost? 'Cause I'm
Yeah,
scared.
let's just see what happens if you roll an athletics check. Just roll an athletics check and tell me what you roll.
What's the worst that could happen? Oh, there you go.
There
17.
we
Natural
go.
17.
Nat 17.
I'm-
There you go.
I'm at 5, so I guess I'll do the same thing just to see.
Well, I think you're not a miserable failure like I am. Like
Yeah.
physically. Yeah, you have +6. You're fine.
That was a very close one.
You're fine with the 25. You're fine.
Do you want me to do that as well? I have a 5.
You guys are all really low. I mean, yeah, sure,
Okay.
if you want to. I think Ezrin's the weak old man who can't do it, but
Yep.
like even if you roll a 4, you're still fine. So yeah, you're good.
All right, awesome. I cannot remember what the armor was that I left. I remember it was in the room with the multiple kobolds.
Yeah,
Like the top hat
you left your default, which I guess is a breastplate. I can go. Hang on, I can go check. You left it on
It's like
floor
2 or 3
1.
gold, so I kind of
Yeah, hang on. Hang on, let me go find it. Where was it? It was down here. Yes, it was a breastplate worth 8 gold, which you can sell for 4. So if you want to just like throw 4 gold into your inventory, we can say that happened. And then let me double check. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and bring you guys to the town of Otari. So they include this lovely little map, and there are a couple places here. How does this work? How do I make these visible to you guys?
I see Rin's Wonders. It's the only thing I see. Besides the map.
You got special
Yeah.
powers, Colby. I don't see shit.
I think
It's like a little
that's the only thing I prepared for you. Yeah, so right here, you guys should see Rin's Wonders, I guess.
Yes, now I
Yep.
see it. Oh, okay.
So that's a shop that I set up for you in case you wanted to buy some stuff. Basically, at this point, this would be the part where we would like role play you guys going around town and meeting all the shopkeepers and learning about the town and checking in with Tamily. And then we would kind of narrate, like how many days does it take for you guys to heal up and when do you go back in? And because essentially out of combat, you can wait an hour, have Kyra treat wounds on everybody, wait another hour, have Kyra treat wounds on everybody. And like eventually you guys would all get to full, like over the course of 5 or 6 hours, all of you would be at full HP. No question. She's just too good at it. We've seen her roll like 25, 26 hit points. But I will say, like, for the purposes of our game, what's going to happen is we're going to do the equivalent of a long rest from 5e. You guys are going to come back up to town. You'll have a chance to sell your loot, buy some stuff. I will say anything that's common and level 1, like an item level 1 or lower, you can find in town. So if there's some item in the wiki that you want to buy, you can absolutely find it. I put a couple things in this shop for you if you want to check that out. And presumably after a good night's rest, the next day, you would head back down in. You would start exploring again. There's a whole bunch more stuff on the second floor that you haven't seen yet, plus some stuff you missed on the first floor. So we can kind of decide whether you want to revisit the first floor and kind of explore it more, or just like book it straight to the second floor and go back. But each of you gets to reset your HP to full. You get all your spell slots and stuff back, your daily preparations. You can do that if you have that for your character. And you're very close to hitting level 2. You're not quite there yet, but you're very close to hitting level 2. In fact,
Jordan, is there
you know what?
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
You screw that. Well, we can either do level 2 right now on camera, so I can walk through it with you guys, or we can do it off camera and we can just call it for tonight. It's up to you.
I'm down to level up.
I probably want to spend. I mean, at least for me, I would want to spend a little bit of time because I'm a wizard, so I imagine I have more choices in my level up. So I want to spend a little bit of time looking at the book and stuff. And I don't know,
okay.
hold everyone here while I'm looking at my spells list. So
here's what I'll tell you.
Just like, sorry, I think.
Sorry,
you're
let me do one more thing. Yeah. Where is it? There was a tip in here about. Here we go. Yes, leveling up and then show to players. There we go.
Oh, lovely.
Okay.
So there's the third item there is leveling up.
Yeah, it's it. Yeah.
And it will show you how to do it in Foundry, which is where your character sheets are, obviously.
Step by step. There it is. Yeah. Us making a character. There it is. There it is.
But I think, yeah, we've got. I mean, we're going to be ending a little bit early because we've got like 12 minutes left before 10 o'clock. But that was like a 90-minute fight, and I don't think you guys want to start another one right now. And Jamie, you were trying to say something?
No, you've showed us exactly what I was going to ask. If you could just point us in the direction so we know at least how to get to the leveling up part. So.
Yeah, there you go. So, I mean, really great stuff. That was fun. That mermaid fountain was pretty tricky. You guys brought it in at the tail end of another fight.
Yeah, is there
I thought for sure we were going to die if more kobolds came through that door, because we would have been trapped between.
No, you made the correct choice, blocking that shit with your body. Yeah.
Rock in a hard place there.
Yeah. Sorry, Jordan. Just because I'm reading the thing, just real quick. Let's see. When increasing, blah blah blah. Okay, I'm just trying to do the very first step of this thing, and I am having issues just figuring out where I'm supposed to click.
Oh, just on your literally on your character sheet. There's a number 1. Just click on it and like press 2.
Wow. Okay, that makes sense. All right, cool. Thank you.
Did you get it to work?
Hold on, I'm trying to open my character sheet.
Yeah,
right now because
mine now says 2. So I just replaced it.
It's like a little shield in the upper right. It says 0 of 1,000 experience points.
Yeah, sorry, I'm at the main problem I'm having right now is I can't remember how to. Oh, there it is. Got it. Okay. Yes, level 2. Yep, I see.
You got it? Great. You're
Yeah,
level 2. Perfect.
Increase my HP and armor class went up, all that stuff. And I'll do spells in a bit.
Also, we're using automatic bonus progression, which is you get so your proficiency goes up by 1, and at level 2 you get another 1 on top of that. So like if you were a +6 to attack, you're now a +8. I think Jamie goes up to something insane like +11 now to his attack.
Well, the ACs in this game are bananas, so like it makes sense, right?
Yeah, numbers go up a lot in this game. Anyway, obviously I love the roleplay part of this hobby, but this particular module is about learning the mechanical side of the game. So I hope you guys don't mind that I'm kind of glossing. Like, I didn't want to learn 15 NPCs in Otari for that you're going to speak to once and like, you know what I mean? Like, hello, I'm Biggle Boggle the smith, and I can make you a dagger. And I'm Wriggle Roggle the leather worker, and I can make you studded leather armor. Like, I just didn't want to do it.
You don't want 15 voices?
No, I've been working on another campaign. I got all those NPCs in my head. I don't have room for whatever bullshit they have. Sorry. I will say there is an AP that is based out of this town that a lot of people play after this beginner box thing. It's like, I think it's called it's like some kind of mega dungeon. And like, if we were doing that, I would have probably invested, but we're near the end. I think probably 2 or maybe 3 more sessions, depending if you want to do the final boss. We'll probably be done with the dungeon and done with the content in Menace under Otari. I feel like it's been great for teaching us to play. And I feel I've been having fun running it for you guys. After that, Graham is going to take over and he's going to run some stuff for us in Pathfinder.
Yes.
Cool.
We got it. Yeah. Cool. All
I
right.
think it's been awesome.
Cool, guys.
Good game,
Yeah.
guys.
Thank you. Really appreciate it.
All right.
Yeah,
That's it
thank
for
you.
tonight.
Guys.
If you want help, if you have questions about your character, put it in the Discord. Other than that, we'll see if we can continue this incredible 3-week run next Monday.
We'll
see ya.
see.
All right.
Bye,
Good night,
guys.
All right,
Catch y'all.
see ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.